Good morning everybody, my name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I've got up a bit earlier today. I got up at 10 to 8. So good morning everybody. Alexa, what's the time please?
Good morning Crystal. It's 8:11 a.m.
Alexa, good morning.
Good morning. Today marks the anniversary of the first transatlantic radio signal. Back in 1901, Marconi sent a Morse code signal consisting of the letter S 3 times. These days I think autocorrect would have something to say about that.
Alexa, what's the date today?
Today is Thursday the 12th of December.
Alexa, what's the weather outlook?
Right now in Rochester, it's 5 degrees Celsius with mostly cloudy skies. Today's forecast has showers, with a high of 8 degrees and a low of 3 degrees.
Alexa, can you tell me a Christmas joke?
Where did Mr. and Mrs. Snowman have their first date? At the snowball.
And Alexa, whose birthday is it today? Alexa, whose birthday is it today?
Today's famous birthdays include American Twitch streamer Stephen Bonall II, American actress Jennifer Connelly, English actor and comedian Bill Nye, American singer, actress and TV show host Dionne Warwick, and American actress, neuroscientist Mayim Bialik.
Alexa, how old is Dionne Warwick?
Dionne Warwick is 84 years old.
And Alexa, who is Dionne Warwick?
Marie Dionne Warwick, Dionne Warwick, is an American singer, actress, and television host. During her career, Warwick has won many awards, including 6 Grammy Awards.
Now I remember Bill Nye because the guy I was going out with called Graham, he looked a bit like Bill Nye. He did. There's doubles in my life, doubles of people. I've had the double of Prince William, the double of Justin Timberlake. Many years ago I wrote about it in my diary, and my father was actually born on the same day as Freddie Mercury. He was born on the same day as Freddie Mercury, the singer out of Queen. And my ex-husband, when I first went up to Gloucestershire, people called my ex-husband Freddie, because he looked like Freddie Mercury. And my dad was born on the same day as Freddie Mercury. So another fact you don't know about my life that I've just told you. And for anybody that doesn't know, Freddie Mercury was homosexual, gay. My father, well, we'll ask Alexa. Alexa, when was Freddie Mercury born?
Freddie Mercury was born on the 5th of September 1946.
So my dad was born on the 5th of September 1945. Freddie Mercury was born on the 5th of September 1946, the year after my father was born. But he was born on the 5th of September, the same day as my father, Derek. I didn't know that until my dad happened to tell me. He was into books at the old address, 55 Victoria Road. My dad had books everywhere, gardening books, cooking books, biography books. He spent a lot of time in bed reading books. So even from meeting my ex-husband, who looked like Freddie Mercury, everything in my life seems to relate to my dad, Derek. Who who's dead now. He's died. I don't have to keep saying that, but my mother's still alive. My mother Jennifer, who was married to her husband Derek, as she tells me, for 56 years, whatever. So I've got up early-ish. Yesterday I got up quite late because it was dark and I didn't hear anything. Today I've got up earlier, but I'm fine. I'm not being manipulated or told what to do. And you can see I'm not a man. So, again, good morning. Yesterday I went out with Max, and I don't go on the field at night at the moment because it's muddy, wet. I could slip over, and I don't want to do that. So we just walked around the block, and there was a cough. A cough. You always have the fake. Is it a Masonic cough? What sort of cough is it? This. God, they've got to cough. There is always a cough. A triggering, stupid cough. So I got that. Normally, you know, because I've said in videos, sometimes I've fallen over or tripped or something after it. So they think they're very clever. I just ignored it. It's done to trigger you. It's a fake coughing. We all know what a fake cough is. When someone wants your attention. You know. Carried on walking up the path. I said there was a man hidden all in black. Couldn't see him. Then Max noticed his dog and started to bark. So I went up, walked down the path. And there was this car with its headlights blaring at me. Just stationary. And it wasn't moving. And if you're waiting for someone, you don't... Well, perhaps it was lighting up inside his car. I don't know. Just blaring into my eyes, and I really could not see, and I really did have to put a hat over my eyes just to walk down the road. Yeah, I could have got run over. I couldn't see. But I'm not stupid. I know their antics and what they do. 100%. And if it was blinding me, it must have been blinding other people as well. So they don't care. When they're trying to get at me, they don't care about hurting other people as well. Or pets. These pieces of scum. They are scum. Anyone that is intentionally going out to hurt somebody on purpose is scum. They won't control me. I will go out, whatever, and face whatever, because I'm a brave, strong person. And I will defeat these demons. So I came indoors, and it was okay. It was fine. But then, I watched that video about Freemasonry and how the Illuminati are involved, actors and actresses, obviously, that have been given positions through Masonry, Freemasonry, and you start to go back to, well, what I watched as a kid, what did I watch as a child? What was I, when your parents put on the TV set, what is on? And when I first came down in 2008 in Gloucestershire, what was the news station that my dad was putting on the television all the time? BBC News. BBC. Where Jimmy Savile worked. BBC. So whenever I used to go, my life is controlled. They are slowly slipping away from their control from me, and they don't like it. Because I found out what they're up to. I found out what they're doing, it's paedophilia. It is, because my dad abused me as a kid. So they're involved in paedophilia. And the corrupt police not doing their job properly. The corruption of the police not doing their job properly because they're involved in it. The conspiracy, the cover-up. It's not only just me, there's other people that don't get help. Loads of us. That you don't wake up and find out what's going on until you listen to other people that have gone through it themselves. And they are slowly trying to get people that have wakened up to the truth. They take the piss out of you. The first thing they do is start to tell everybody you're insane, you're mad, you're not all there in the head. Now, I've been a victim of paedophilia. A victim. And it affected my schooling. It affected me. I had no friends because my dad kept me under control. You know, I mustn't speak. I was quiet. He frightened me into not speaking. So when you're a child and you're being abused by an abuser, they frighten you. And they're trying to do the same tactics today to me, and I'm a full-blown adult, right? And they try and turn the tables and make out, there goes my mum calling the phone. Just wait a minute. Woken up early? No. No, 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 no. Waking me up early, you see. And my mum rings the phone early, she does. Losing grip and control. Well, someone has to help these paedophiles, don't they? Someone has to help them. They can't get away with what they're doing unless they've got some help. Someone hiding the abuse, hiding it for them. So what I'm saying is, an abuser uses techniques to keep the victim quiet. Now, some poor children are murdered. They're raped and murdered. And there's people that haven't been caught for loads of murders. The police, you might hear a few cases on the TV, but there's millions of child abuse cases, millions, and loads are not even, they don't find the perpetrator and they're forgotten about and closed. I've closed the case. How many times have we heard that? Because they've just skimmed over the surface and just closed the case. Don't bother with it. You know, a lot of perpetrators call their victims mad and crazy so they can continue abusing. And they tell your neighbours and everybody you're a nut so that they can continue to abuse you inside your home. And nobody, that's the local nutcase. Let's not take any notice of her, you know. Because the perpetrator has actually gone around to neighbours, etc., telling everyone you're crazy. Because they don't want to go to jail, obviously. They're cowards. It's okay to hit your wife and abuse your children, or vice versa, because there are female abusers, let's not forget that. Yeah, it's okay for them to hit and sexually molest you, but you're mad. And how do they manage to convince solicitors and people like that? Probably because they know them. When I went right up to the court, the judge looked at me like I was a piece of shit. My ex was lying through his teeth, and they believed him. I told the truth and I got punished for it. I knew he was lying. He told me he was going to lie to save his skin. I fucking know. They also manipulate women. So if you've got a female judge, which I had, a female solicitor, which I had, oh, she said, oh, he's a lovely man, she said. He's lovely. He's really lovely. He's got lovely charm. You know, what are you moaning about? Why are you complaining? Did she live my life? Was she behind closed doors with me? No, she wasn't. But because he opened the door for her and he remarked on her lovely clothing, I was the fucking criminal, not him. And I thought solicitors were trained in their, serial killers charm women before they kill them. Really? Absolutely, really, really, really. Right? So to me, I don't mix with many people now because I don't trust them. I don't know if one of my exes has told this bloke to come up to me, talk to me, like that Charlie did, who's right next door to the Freemasonic Lodge in Rochester, by the way. Which I started to have doubts when I found out where he took me to his home. So you just have to be, I have to be careful who I let into my life. Because my exes are the same age as me. It's not going to go away. Not if one's got a terrible grudge and a chip on his shoulder. It's not just going to disappear, is it? So I'm going to have to live with this every single day, live alongside it, along with the internet harassment. So someone this morning on TikTok, hello beautiful, what's up? What's up? Like, go to WhatsApp, take your clothes off on WhatsApp. No, I ain't fucking beautiful. I'm a woman that's gone through a lot. And I don't use my body to get people to give me things. In fact, I haven't got very much. I'm strong, I'm proud of myself, and I do not beg on social platforms. Right? Neither do I need anybody's money. I mean, I've been abused as a child. No one rescued me. I grew up as an abused teenager. I went to school. I was broken and I was bullied because I was quiet. Nobody gave anything or did anything to help me, not the bloody teachers who probably knew what was going on and was in on it as well. And the fake social services. Coming out, seeing a couple of kids destitute on the floor with no heating, and give us a Cala gas stove and do nothing else. And my dad, after the social services came out, my dad used to put on a posh voice, yes sir, yes, I'm just having a bit of financial difficulty. So we were given a Cala gas stove, social services went, continued to beat my mother in front of my face and not pay the electric and gas, although he could afford his alcohol and his cigarettes, right? Crap! I was let down since I was a baby. He was an abuser before I was born, my father was. I don't trust anyone. I will continue to not trust anyone, and my eyes aren't going to be pulled the wool over with hush money, hush money, little bits of money, right? Not enough to buy me anything big, but maybe to get my lunch on a Sunday. So when my father died, my mum inherited that money and she distributed it how she would. After what that man did to me since a child. That's how it's distributed. A couple of £20 notes every so often. But not enough to get new teeth or a new apartment. No, after all what I've been through. Sick of it. I'm on my own now. See you later.